Hey guys, I'm Soda here back in doing another movie review, and today we'll be reviewing Carrie. Now, Carrie is directed by Brian De Palma, features Sissy Spacek, Amy Irving, Piper Laurie, Nancy Allen, John Travolta, William Hackett, and Betty Buckley. So, the plot of Carrie is that it has the exact same plot as the book. If you guys watch my book review, you know what the plot is. Carrie White gets bullied all the time at school. She always gets bullied. Her only friend is the gym teacher and Tommy Ross, which becomes her friend later on in the story. But yeah, she's always been bullied so many times. She's always been being bullied because she's different and like she's not normal at all. Like she's very different than all of them, and like yeah, and like Carrie's always getting abused by her mother, at home, and yeah, so she has a very fucked up life, and then one day when she gets her period in the bathroom, and then all the girls like Carrie's like thinking she's gonna die and all of that, like because she's in so much pain. She's like she doesn't even know what a period is. So yeah, and then all the girls weren't even doing anything about it. They're just throwing tampons at her and all of that. Yeah, and then from there that makes all the teachers that makes all the teachers get really mad at that, and Carrie from there Carrie's just like very confused on what happened to her, and yeah, and Carrie then finds out that she has powers, like she has telekinetic powers, and like she like can like move anything with her mind, and yeah, she's just having a bit of fun with that, and yeah, and she's even using her powers against her mother at times. Yeah, and later on, the gym teacher really sees that like all they what they did was a really shitty thing. So like they're gonna like do like so much exercise in the gym and all of that with the tension every day. Yeah, and then from there this girl named Chris Hargensen is like no Sue Snell. Sue Snell is feels bad for Carrie for doing that and all that. She feels like very fucked up about it. Like she feels so bad for Carrie, and so she decides to what was I saying? So she decides to like make her boyfriend Tommy Ross invite what's his name? Invite Carrie to prom. So yeah. And then yeah, but like Chris Harrington is forming a plan of her own once Carrie's going to prom. So yeah, that's basically and Carrie thinks that like once that happens she'll be what was I thinking she'll be noticed. So yeah, but like Tommy's doing it cause for his girlfriend, and so like he can make her feel good. Like he cares for Carrie too. Yeah. So that's the whole plot of Carrie. Now the movie. Do I like the Carrie movie? Yes, I love the Carrie movie. This one's really cool actually. Okay, in case you guys couldn't tell from the title, we are reviewing the 1976 version, not the 2013 version. I don't know if I'll do the 2013 version today, but if I don't do it today, I'll probably do it next week probably. Yeah. What else was I saying? Let me think. What was I saying? Hmm. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, I really love the Carrie movie. Actually, I actually love this movie. Actually, I liked the movie more than the book. Actually, just slightly more. And it kind and at the end of my video, I have my book review video. Like my camera cut off and like my storage ran out, and I didn't even get to say my finishing thoughts about it. So I'll just say my finishing thoughts and what I rate the book real quick. I really liked how okay, spoilers for the book and the movie if you haven't seen the movie, so leave the review if you haven't. Yeah, so like I really liked in the book like how it ended too. Like it ends the same way as the adaptation, but I'll also get into that later. But I really liked how it ended a lot. Yeah, but I'll get more into that once I talk about the ending. Yeah, but I really liked the book a lot. What was really cool? I'll rate the book an A minus. Actually, I really liked it actually. Yeah. What else was I saying? Let me think. Let me think. What else was I saying? Oh yeah. So now let's talk about the movie. I really love the movie. I love this. I love the movie more than the book. Actually, it's one of those rare instances where the excuse me, excuse me. Sorry. I ate chips a bit ago. Hot Cheetos and lemon lace with my family because I went to their house. Yeah. What else was I thinking? What was I just saying? Oh yeah, I like this is one of the rare instances where the adaptation is better than the original. Yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, I definitely thought this movie was really good. It was so strong too. Like this movie definitely had a lot of emotion to it. Actually, like so much surprising emotion. Actually, I really loved that, and that's what makes me prefer the book the movie more than the book because like there's more emotion to it and there's like more caring about Carrie and all of that. So yeah, wait, the book was a little bit more about caring about Carrie, but here you care about her a lot too. Yeah, but the only thing that makes me prefer this more than the book is because of the emotion and all of that, the emotion texture and all of that, and also the way it's paced too is far better paced than the book. Cause like the book, like if you guys saw my book review, the book is like you're reading it and then like you go to like future events, like you go to like these future event articles about what's about to happen. This movie does not do that at all. Like it does not show you any future events. It just sticks with the main story with not showing any of the future events. And I really like that a lot about the movie and with the remake too, which I like I said probably might review today or next week. Yeah. What else was I saying? Let me think. What else was I saying about this movie? So yeah, the movie was just really cool. It was a little scary too. Like it was a little scary at times. I really liked that a lot about the movie. And this was definitely King's first movie adaptation actually, because like this book came out just like, I mean this movie came out just 2 years after the book came out actually. And yeah, and I think the next movie for him to get an adaptation was Salem's. I think the adaptation, the early adaptations, which went for book order. Like after this adaptation went Salem's Lot and The Shining. Yeah. What else was I saying? I don't think Night Shift or what was the other book or The Long Walk ever got any adaptations. Because those came after his early books. Yeah, but I definitely do think the Long Walk should get an adaptation because I've been hearing a lot of cool stuff about it. I haven't read the Long Walk personally myself, but I've seen a lot of reviews about it, and it actually sounds like a pretty cool book. Actually, I actually want to read that book. Actually, I don't own a copy, but maybe I'll probably get down to owning a copy. But I never see it at stores. Actually, like last time I went to Barnes and Noble, it wasn't there. Yeah. What was I thinking about? I'll probably like tell him to like save it for me or something. Yeah, but I still have to read all the other books that I haven't gotten around to finishing that I still want to. Yeah. What else was I thinking? But yeah, this book was really cool. I mean, this movie was really cool. I love the texture around it, and I love how they still kept that atmosphere from the book. This like whole high school feel to it, and the whole high school prom feel to it. I really like that feel in this movie a lot. Like I thought they did slightly better job with having the feel to this movie. Yeah, but I think definitely that the book and the movie are a little bit the same actually. Like both adaptations actually are a bit of the same thing, just minor differences here and there. Yeah, just minor differences here and there. Just the pacing's different, like I said. What else is different? There are some more scenes in the book, such as in the book, and like some of the events that happen in the book did not happen the way it did in the adaptations. Yeah, but like some events did not take place in the movie adaptation, such as the scene where like this girl like gets a flashback to when Carrie was a little kid when she used to be Carrie's neighbor, like and she was like a teenager when Carrie was a little kid. Like she was just sunbathing and then she notices and then like she sees Carrie just watching her sunbathe because she fell asleep and then when she wakes up she sees Carrie and then like Carrie's just like you have pretty pallid and she was like and she notices that her like the string to her brow was like loose and she was like oh my breast and yeah and then like from there and then they start talking a little bit and then Carrie's mom is just like Carrie's mom comes outside the backyard and she's like, "What did I tell you, Carrie? Do not talk to those type of girls." So let's go inside. She's like, "No, I was getting along with her. Please, she's my friend." And then that makes her go get so mad that like stones start falling on the house. Actually, like so much stones start falling on the house, and like it doesn't destroy it, but it does a little bit of damage to them. And from there, that the teenage girl that she was talking to was like very freaked out about like what am I seeing? Why are there stones falling on there? Yeah, I really like that scene a lot in the book actually. I forgot to talk about that scene in the book review, but they did not add that movie in either adaptations. But in the remake version, I saw a deleted scene of it. And I was like, they should have actually kept that scene. Actually, that would have made it not copy and pasted of the original. Yeah. What else was I thinking? There was other scenes too, such as like the parts where like some like there were a bit of sex scenes in the book that weren't in either adaptations. And is there any other differences to this in the movies? Let me think. Carrie's powers are a little bit more closely looked in the book, but that's not a huge difference. Let me think. Is there anything else I should say? Yeah, I think that's it. That's all the difference is. But just the way the events came to play were a bit different. Like, I'll get more to that once I start talking about the scenes in these movies. Yeah. So I'll be comparing the book and the movie in this video. So let's get Tom to talking about the characters. I thought they did a fantastic job adapting Carrie White to screen. They did an amazing job adapting her. And yeah, and again, Carrie White is a little bit relatable to me because she's always getting picked on. She's not very normal. And yeah, I can find a lot related. I can very much find so much relate to her. I talk more in depth about this in my book review if you want to check that out. Yeah, I'll put the link down below if you guys missed that. Yeah. But I really, really liked Carrie in this movie. She was basically the same thing as in the movie, just a bit more emotion. I mean, in the book, yeah. But she was really cool in this movie actually. And I thought the actress role Sissy Spacek was a good role for Carrie actually. Yeah. And I really liked how they brought back that actress in another Stephen King adaptation, Castle Rock. Wasn't really an adaptation, but it was like a like all of Stephen King's works being put together as a TV show. But I'll probably review that one somewhere around this month actually, because I really enjoy Castle Rock actually. But I think I'll probably review that one somewhere around this month, if I still have time. Yeah, but if I don't, there's always next month. Like I can review that anytime. Even next month, I'll still probably review it. But next month, I won't really review any horror movies because like October is done. But I'll probably review Castle Rock and maybe Misery, and maybe the Dark Tower series if I have time, and I probably the Dark. I could probably review the Dark Tower series actually. I can review all of them actually, and definitely 11/22/63. I'll probably review that one on November 22nd of next month, and that'll be the perfect time to review that book actually. So yeah, but this one we're just strictly reviewing horror movies. Yeah, but maybe I'll probably get around to reviewing Castle Rock. Yeah, somewhere around this month, like I said. But yeah, like getting back into Carrie White, I really liked her a lot in this movie. I really liked how they made her powers look like in this movie. Like her powers looked a bit scary in this movie actually. Like whenever she'd close something or like make something fly, it looked scary actually, and I really liked that a lot about her. Excuse me. So yeah, I really liked that a lot of what they did with their powers, and they looked pretty cool in this movie. What else was I saying? And I just really loved how they showed her getting picked on at school and all of that. I really liked those scenes too. And I really liked the way the movie began too with them playing volleyball, and then like she crashed the ball into like Sue, I think. Was it in this movie? I think it was. And then after that they all take a shower, like you see girls naked. And like I thought that scene was pretty well done actually. Like when you see all the girls in the showers, and like you see Carrie showering, and then she like sees something, like her hand has blood, and like she sees like she's feeling something down there, and there's like blood pouring down the ground, and then she's just like telling all the girls, please help me, and then they're like, is that period blood? And then they're like, just plug it up, and then they keep plugging, they keep throwing tampons at her, and she's just like just like in the corner in the wall, they're all just throwing tampons at her, and they're like, pluck it up, 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 pluck it up. Yeah, I really like that scene a lot. So yeah, and I really liked the way they made like they made the scenes where she uses her powers against her mother. Those scenes are really cool too. Is there anything else I should say? Let me think. I also really like the scenes where she's in the where she's always in the library and all of that. She's like studying her powers and all of that. Yeah, those scenes were pretty cool. And yeah, and I really liked when she got asked to prom and all of that by Tommy. And yeah, I really liked that scene. Is there anything else I should say about Carrie? So yeah, Carrie, I thought they did a really good job adapting her, just like making her life so miserable and all that, her getting picked on, and like people always like laughing at her, and like like even little boys are like, crazy Carrie, crazy Carrie, crazy Carrie, crazy Carrie. Yeah, I really like those scenes. Is there anything else I should say? And I really like how even the teachers pick on her too in this movie. Like the principal is always like not giving a fuck when she gets in trouble and all of that, or like when the girls do something to her, like he doesn't even give a fuck, and he's always like saying Carrie's name wrong. He's always like saying Carrie's name wrong. He's calling her Casey and all of that. Yeah, I really like those scenes. And I really like the scenes when she's with the gym teachers too, like when the gym teachers being nice to her. Those scenes were pretty cool too. Yeah, and so yeah, I definitely thought they did a really good job adapting Carrie. Like I said, like I can't say that I can't say that enough. Yeah. What else was I thinking? Let me think. Is there anything else I should say? Oh yeah, and I really liked. Let's talk about Sue Snell now. I really liked what they did with Sue Snell in this movie. I really liked how they made her like the nice girl and all of that, and like she felt really bad for Carrie, and she made her boyfriend Tommy go with her. So yeah, and I really liked how she's just always feeling bad for her, and she's just like she's even seeing her mistakes. I really love that a lot about her. I just really love how she's even like wanting to like do all these really hardworking exercises and in gym detention because like she's thinking about Carrie that like I deserve this. So yeah, I really like those scenes. So yeah, I really liked that a lot about her character, and I really liked how just her character was just so nice and all of that. Yeah. Let me think. Is there anything else I should say about her? Like so yeah. What was I thinking? So yeah, Sue was a pretty cool character, and I really liked Carrie's mom too. I really liked how they adapted her in the movie. She was pretty cool too. I don't think they showed her life at work in this movie, did they? Let me think. I don't think they did, but like I really like the scenes where she's always abusing Carrie. She's always like kidding her with the Bible, and she's trapping her in the closet, and she's always slapping her, and she's like throwing coffee at her face. Yeah, those scenes are really powerful. Like I like Carrie's mother was really abusive, and she was a really strong religious fanatic, and she went really crazy for religious stuff. So yeah, that was really cool. Is there anything else I should say? And I just really love how she's always like telling Carrie to be different and all of that. And then Carrie's like, I don't want to be different, Mama. I want to be like them. I want to be just like them. Yeah, I really like that, like that about her character. Yeah, and it's basically her fault that Carrie's the way she is. Yeah. Is there anything else I should say? So yeah, she was a pretty cool character. I really liked how like she found out about her powers, and she keeps thinking like this comes from the devil. You are tempted by Satan. I knew it. She like no, Mama, I don't have powers. Everyone else does if they dig deep in themselves. Yeah, I really like that scene a lot. Is there anything else I should say? And I really liked Chris Hardinson too. I really liked how they adapted Chris Hardinson. Like she was just this big jerk girl. Like she was just this big jerk girl. And I really liked her relationship with her boyfriend too. How her and her boyfriend don't really get along all that much, but they still kiss all the time and all of that. Like they don't like the boyfriend doesn't call what doesn't like it when her girlfriend calls him a little shit or like a dick. So yeah, those scenes were really funny. And like she's just saying you don't gotta call me that. So yeah, those things are really funny. But like they keep just like saying bad stuff to each other. He's just like don't call me that. Yeah, those things are really funny. They're always slapping each other. So yeah, those things are really funny. And I thought John Travolta did a really good job with that. Yeah. So yeah, I really liked how Chris was just this like jerkwad. She wanted to make that prank for her, and she was always laughing like this prank's gonna work, ha ha ha. Like she's always laughing, like she's just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Like she doesn't even give a shit about Carrie. Like she's just like, I'm gonna do this. I don't even care what Carrie does. I don't care what the school thinks. Like I'm just doing this. So yeah, I really like that a lot about her. So yeah, they did a really good job adapting Sue. I mean Chris. Yeah. And I really liked her boyfriend too. I remember his name now, Billy Nolan, because I just rewatched the movies. Yeah, Billy Nolan, I really liked him too. I really liked how he was really funny in this movie too. I would say he was very funny. He was definitely the funniest part of this movie actually. What besides Chris too, which I thought was pretty funny too. Yeah. Let me think. And I really like that scene where Chris and Billy are in the car and like he's gonna get something, but then she's like, we have plenty of time. And they want to like, and then like Chris gives him a blowjob, but like before that they're arguing like, don't call me these names. So yeah, that scene was pretty funny. Is there anything else I should say? So yeah, and I think that scene was the first time you get introduced to like them like being jerks to each other and like they don't really get along, but they still love each other, which I think is really funny. Which is definitely like nowadays too. Like nowadays with people with couples, that's definitely how it is. Like that's definitely how it is now. People don't even care what boys they date as long as they're good looking. Yeah, and that's a lot of girls today nowadays, and they're always like so mean to each other, but they're still kissing and all of that. So yeah, I see a lot of couples like that my age nowadays. Yeah. Is there anything else I should say? And I really liked Tommy Ross. He was pretty cool too, and I really liked how he was just eager to like ask out Carrie and go with her to the prom. for his girlfriend, but then like big like what was I thinking like he quickly starts getting deep feelings for Carrie, and I really like that a lot about him. And like once he asks Carrie to prom, and like they're having fun, like he starts having feelings for Carrie as a girlfriend like quickly, and they even kiss in that scene. And I just find that scene just very emotional. That scene actually always makes me want to tear whenever like when he kissed Carrie. That scene was just really cute. Yeah, so Tommy Ross, I definitely thought they upgraded him in the movie more than they did in the book. Definitely, this movie I thought was the greatest version of Tommy Ross. Yeah, the remake. I'll talk about the remake, but I still really liked how he was in the remake. Yeah, but so yeah, just Tommy Ross was just I just really love how nice he was and all of that, and like even when Carrie says no, he's just he still goes to her house, and he's like Carrie, I want to ask you to prom, please, and like she's just like okay, like he keeps asking her, she's like okay, yeah. But I'll talk to you later. So yeah, I really like that. I really like that about him. He was just very nice. I just really loved how he was at prom. He was just very chill. He was just showing her a good time. So yeah, the prom scene with him was just very cute. Yeah. I really liked the gym teacher too. I really liked how they adapted her in the movie too, just being the one that like wants to be nice to Carrie and like wants to stand up for her. So yeah, she was really cool too. Excuse me. And I really liked when she made all the kids like exercise and all that. The scene was pretty funny actually when it just shows like a huge montage of them just doing sit ups, like head up sit ups, push ups, and all the above. So yeah, that scene was really funny. Yeah. So yeah, and I thought this movie definitely had a lot more comic relief than the book did, and that's what made me like it more was just the humor and the comic relief. Yeah. Was there anything else I should say? Okay, I think that's all the characters. Yeah, all the characters in this movie were pretty cool, and I thought they did a really good job adapting all the characters. And I thought all the actors did a pretty good job too. I thought all the performances were pretty cool. But for that time, actually, the performances were really cool. But at times, the performances do get a little cheesy at times, especially because this was made in the '70s. So yeah, I think that's my only flaw with this movie. Just a little bit of the humor gets a little dated at times, just a little. But yeah, but that's I still don't won't take off any grades from that. Yeah, but I really like that. I really like the humor in here. Yeah, even though it was dated. Yeah, but I thought all the actors and the performances were fine actually. Yeah. The soundtrack I thought was pretty cool actually. Like I thought they gave us a pretty good soundtrack. Not a memorable one, but still a pretty good soundtrack. Let me think. So yeah, all the comic relief works for me. The pacing was. I thought this movie was paced a lot better than the book. And this movie, like the way it's timed, is pretty cool too. And like, I thought it went by pretty fast actually. Like this movie's like an hour and 30 minutes, but it goes by really fast actually. Yeah, but let me think. I thought Brian De Palma definitely had a really good heart with making this movie, and I thought the effects were some of the effects I thought looked pretty dated at times. Like a little bit of the effects I thought looked pretty dated. Yeah, like when like Carrie like throws her mom in the bed. I thought that scene looked a little dated actually. Yeah, but I think that's my major flaws. Just so some of the effects look a little dated. A little bit of the humor is a little dated. Yeah, but all the suspense works for me actually. Like this movie gets really suspenseful at times, and it all works for me. Yeah, and I really like the prom scene a lot. That the prom scene I thought was pretty scary actually. Like when like they throw pig's blood at her, but like Sue seeing Chris and under the stage that she has a rope on her, but like Chris goes there. No, Sue goes to the proms to see how it's going and all that, to see like how it's going, like if they're winning and all that, just to see them happy. So yeah, I really like that scene, and then she sees like there's like a string moving next to her, and she's like, "What is that string?" And then she's looking down at the under the stage, and like she looks in there, and there's Chris and Billy, and then like the gym teacher takes her away, but she didn't see, and then like the bucket pours on her, and then from there there's just so much inaudible dialogue. Like all the dialogue in there is like inaudible. All you hear is just the pouring of the blood and just the dropping of it. So yeah, that scene with that was very emotional and very like the atmosphere to that scene was just amazing too. Yeah, And I really like when like Billy's just like what the hell, but it's inaudible. Like you can tell that's what he's saying. So yeah, even though it's inaudible, yeah, that scene was just very emotional. There's like people laughing at her, but it's inaudible. But then slowly it stops, and then like Carrie's just hearing voices around her, her mother saying they're gonna laugh at you, they're gonna laugh at you. Um, like all this other stuff like pluck it up. What else? Like Casey, you're nothing. Like yeah, so yeah, she's just hearing so much voice, and then from there, and then like Tommy gets like hit in the head with the bucket, but she doesn't even care. So yeah, what else was I saying? But I think Tommy dies in that scene. Yeah, he does die in that scene. Same as in the book too. But like everyone's laughing at her, and from there, that's what makes her gets really mad, and like she closes the prom, and like she takes out the fire hose and like sprays it at everyone, and it makes them go flying, and like she electrifies everyone, and she even kills the gym teacher too by taking a part of the ceiling and like dropping it at her stomach, and that scene was pretty terrifying actually. Excuse me. So yeah, I thought that scene was pretty cool actually. They really adapted that scene really well. And then like yeah, so like when she gets hit, like I thought that scene was just oh my god. Yeah. Like that scene like actually like gave me a bit of like goosebumps actually when she dropped that at her and blood comes out of her mouth. Yeah. Like she just electrifies the teachers, and like like the whole place burns down, and like the people who are trying to leave at the door, she like pound like closes the doors on them, and they're getting squished by the doors. That scene was really terrifying too. Is there anything else about that scene? So yeah, I think that's all that goes on in that scene. But that scene was really chilling actually. Yeah, but like I think Sue barely made it out alive. Yeah, and then from there, what else was I thinking? Let me think. And then from there, she leaves the prom. She leaves the whole stage, and like she runs into Chris. Excuse me. She runs into Chris, and like like they're driving, and they're just laughing at what they did. They're just like, I can't believe we did that, ha ha ha, and like she's just laughing with Billy. But then Carrie sees them, and she just crashes their car and like flips it all over the place, like flips it all over the road, and then she makes it explode with her powers. Yeah, that scene was pretty cool actually. The way it was done in the book was sort of the same, but minor differences in the book. In the book, they were about to leave in the car from. They were at home, like they were at their house, but they were trying to leave with their car. But as soon as the garage door opens, Carrie's right in front of them, and then she explodes the car right there. But like the way it was handled in the movie, I thought was a bit better actually. Yeah. Is there anything else I should say? What was I saying? So, and I really loved when she got home, how sad she was and all of that. Like she was literally so sad at what just happened, and she just like she takes a bath. She sees how bloody she is and all of that. And yeah, and like once she's done, like she just goes to her mom. She just like mama, hold me. She's like crying, and she's like, they laughed at me, mama. And then the mom is just like, it's okay, dear. We'll pray. We'll pray for forgiveness. And then from there, the mom like wants to stab her. She stabs her, and then like she falls down the stairs because all this happened in the attic. Yeah, that scene was was really scary actually. Like the mom stabs her, and like she tries to kill her because like she killed all those people, and she's just like, I knew this was a gift from the devil. And then like but then Carrie gets all the knives in the house and throws it at her mom, and like she makes her look like Jesus in the cross by having her hands even like stabbed too. So yeah, that scene was very powerful, I would say, and that she was just very sad about this. Like she was just like, Mama, I'm so sorry, and then like she makes the stones fall. Excuse me. And then she makes the stones fall, like all the stones start falling from the sky and destroy the house, and then she dies in it. And then you see that she even dies in it with her mother in her arms. So yeah, that scene was just very sad, I would say. And I really loved how like after all this happened, like Sue's just always been sleeping and all that because she's just very stressed, and like her mom's just like, well, that's what they tell me. That's normal. That's normal for her to do that. So yeah, I thought that scene was pretty scary, and I really liked the way it ended too, with like Sue having a dream sequence of like her putting flowers in where Carrie died, and then like Carrie's arm comes out of the place, and then she wakes up very terrified. She's just screaming so much. So yeah, I thought the way it ended was just very scary too. Yeah, to rate this movie, I want to rate it an A plus. Let me think. Should I rate it an A plus? Yeah, screw it. I'll rate it an A plus. So yeah, I really love this movie. Yeah, but better than the book actually. Yeah. Bye, and see you all in the next review.